I have a special treat for you. My son Joshua is here to give you an update on how work is going, and he has something exciting coming up that he wants to share with you. Right?
Yes.
Yes. So a lot of people have been asking, how's his work going? Can you give us an update? Because he had officially had his 1-year anniversary on in February, and I think he got like a gift card, and I think they bought him some stuff. Like, they were so sweet. So Joshua, how is work going at the grocery store?
Good.
Good. And so you normally work what, like three days a week? Right? Yes. 3 days a week. Yeah. And it's usually like, 4 or 5 hours. But he's doing really good. I like to go in town and see him because he wears his like fluorescent. So he's a worker. That's why he looks like this. He has been cutting wood, taking care of garbage, helping down the shop. This is his work here. Did you see that I bought you a new one?
Yes.
You did? Yeah, you want to keep that clean? Yeah. He keeps that clean for work because he has to have it when he's in the grocery store. So Joshua, tell them a little bit about your job, how it's going, what are your jobs when you're at work, and is there anything like different you do? So when you get to your work, what are the jobs that you're in charge of when you work?
Bagging groceries, taking out the garbage, and then doing really bins. And then...
You're a pro at taking out garbage.
Yes.
Yeah, he is.
And then doing carts, and then...
Because he has to wear this when he's in the parking lot. Not this one, but he has a clean one I bought him. Because, it's for safety so cars don't hit you and stuff. And so he always has jingly money and a wallet so thick full of dollars because he gets tips when you do bag groceries, right? Yeah. And he's bagged my groceries a couple times, and he does a really good job. The tip was bringing him lunch. So when he goes to work, I'll bring him lunch.
Yes.
So you've been there for a year. Are you doing anything new? Is there something that you're doing new that you didn't used to do? Like, is there any extra jobs they've given you? No, so you still do the bagging groceries, the garbage, and then getting carts.
Yes.
Yeah. So do you like working better in the summer or the winter?
Summer.
Yeah. Why don't you like the winter?
Because it's hard pushing carts to the snow.
Yeah. And do you have to shovel like the walkway and stuff too for people?
We just shovel it and then we salt in it.
Oh, okay.
We salt.
So he's really good at helping people. Like, I've seen him take his cart out and help older people, which is really nice. So Joshua has something super exciting to share that is going to be happening this summer.
Yeah.
Some changes. So he is still going to be working at the grocery store, his two to 3 days a week. But tell them the exciting news.
I'll be working for masonry with my dad.
So the BSB Masonry,
yes,
which is me and my husband, hired Joshua to be a new employee this summer.
Yes.
Are you excited? Yeah. So he's going to be having 2 jobs because he has, so Robert,
and Gideon, and David.
They all work for masonry, right?
Yes.
And so now we're going to have 4 boys working for masonry. That means we need to get you masonry shirts. And we're going to have to get you a masonry hat. He has to wear goggles sometimes and ear things. So I don't know what he's going to do. What do you think Dad's going to give you? Like, what jobs do you think you're going to do? Like, he's already going to get to drive with Dad in the pump truck or the big boom truck. He's going to be like the head guy that gets out. And then when we have to drop panels, he's going to kind of guide my husband. So what other jobs besides being Dad's like best friend in the whole wide world? What other jobs do you think you're going to do for the masonry? What jobs would you like to do? Because you've kind of seen how it works, right? You know how the panels are doing. So what do you think Dad's going to use you for? Because you're like the hardest worker in the whole wide world.
Putting walls up. Yeah,
putting walls up. So we do poured walls. And so we have to set these panels up. And then after we set the panels up, they have to be, locked or something, right?
There's pin and wedges.
Pin and wedges. And so after that's done, what happens after that? Like, what do you do after? We
do both sides, like, walls, and then...
so they're like this, and there's a gap in the middle?
Yeah, it's like this, and then the C quarter and the W just goes around, and it comes all the way around in the square. And then after we get that done, then the pump truck comes and pumps it. And then after that gets done, all the mud gets dry, then we have to wait until that gets done. And then we take all the panels and put them away.
So he's going to be part of the panel crew of setting everything up. And then we do have another surprise, but it doesn't have to do with him. What's the surprise that just happened with Robert? Do you know?
No.
So my son Robert, do you know what he bought?
Oh.
Remember? What did he buy?
Oh, a truck. A truck.
But what kind of truck?
Like my uncle's. No. A pump truck. He bought a pump truck, so he's gonna pump our own walls.
So
my dad's own walls.
Yep, he just went to the bank and got his very first huge loan. It's not super huge, actually. He actually got a really good deal on it. It's an older pump truck. And so he's starting a pump business. And because he's doing that, that means Joshy has to take his place. So he'll still be around, so we're so proud. There's just so many things happening with the Bell family, but Joshua is the newest employee for BSB Masonry / best friend to dad / worker bee. And so now what am I going to do without you taking my garbage out? I'm going to have Noah do it. So we're just so excited for Joshua, and we're so proud of Joshua because he's like the hardest worker ever. And he can drive a loader.
Yes.
By himself. He helps drive Dad's farm trucks.
Yes.
He just got his side-by-side fixed.
Yes.
Right? Did you get it back?
Yeah, it's here right now.
So he can actually drive like big equipment. Well, I mean, not huge equipment, I guess, but he can help
not
aid
semi
Dad.
trucks.
Yeah, not some. But this winter also, Robert and Gideon both got their CDL license, and so I'm just very excited because now my kids can kind of take over the business because my husband's getting tired. And it's just really exciting to see my kids have that drive and that desire to do things. And now Joshua's part of the crew. So now I get to make lunch. You can make lunch for all the guys.
And Dad wants to go hay. And that, when Robert runs the equipment, Dad can just go start haying.
Because they do hay in the summer. But
yes.
So that's super exciting. And Joshy is the king of lunches. So do you want to be in charge of lunches or do you want me to get up and make lunches?
I don't know how to.
I'm
really good now how to make lunches.
You really are.
I don't know.
Because I don't think the Lunchables that we buy is going to work for them. I think they're going to want a real lunch, yeah. So we just want to let you guys know the exciting things that are happening with Josh and how he's going to be working 2 jobs now because he does so great at the grocery store. They love him so much, but then we love him too. And so we're going to use him on the masonry crew. So I get to, I'm the bookkeeper. So I do all the books, the finances, everything to do with like all the book stuff. I'm like
paycheck.
And he's going to get another paycheck. I'm like the accountant. So not only is he going to get one paycheck.
She gets to see how much money I get.
So not only is he going to get one paycheck, he's going to get 2 paychecks. You're going to be rich.
Yeah.
Because
my bank's going to get exploded.
It is. And you know what too is we are in the makings of trying to figure out how to build him a little house over here on the yard so he can have his own little place. So that is actually something that we're kind of trying to put together too, because he's got lots of money. He's rich.
I don't.
He never spends his money.
I don't spend it.
He always asks, Mom, can you buy me stuff? Can you buy me stuff? But you did buy yourself some clothes. He did buy himself iPods.
Yes, I did.
Are they called iPods or earbuds?
iPods.
Earbuds,
the
whatever.
iPods.
Yeah, he just bought those. And so he's been rocking out on his music, singing songs.
My
he's the best singer
iPod
ever.
I got from.
Yeah, he's the best singer.
One.
You guys should hear how he sings. Do you want to sing a song for him before we go? Let's sing "You Are My Sunshine."
iPod.
Let's sing "You Are My Sunshine" so they can hear how good you sing.
Great.
Are you ready? Here we go. Here we go.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy. The skies are gray. You never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Here you go.
He's the best singer. Well, thank you so much, Joshy, for taking the time to share with everybody. Big news happening. We got just so much going on in our home, don't we?
Yes.
I'm just so proud of my kids. They're all just accomplishing so many things, and I'm not going to cry. I'm so proud of my kids, but I'm not going to cry. I'm a crybaby when it comes to my kids. Well, thank you so much for joining us, and make sure to subscribe and like too.
The bell's time.
Just the bell's time. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.
And subscribe.
And subscribe and like, yes. Okay, you're good.